Now, Louise just alluded to it, Samara, but a bit more this week on the attempts to mend the royal rift. What's the update and what are the sticking points?
I mean, the update is that reports are saying King Charles is cautious and wary of Prince Harry's attempts to reconcile. Now, I don't blame the king. I mean, that's a nice way of putting it for the hell that man has been put through by Harry and Meghan. I mean, obviously, Harry has invited the king to the 2027 Invictus Games, but the monarch still really does remain skeptical of his motives, and I can only imagine why. I mean, this comes on the week that Netflix has cancelled their massive $100 million deal. And I just think that the money is drying up for Harry and he's coming back cup in hand to the king and wanting reconciliation. And as Dickie Arbiter said, who was the former press secretary of Queen Elizabeth II, he said Harry needs to actually apologize before he can even think of reconciling with the king. And that's what's missing here, an apology. And I don't think that Harry, with his victim complex, is going to come out with one anytime soon.
Well, you think that would be the first port of call, and on that, Louise, like Samara said, there is news this week that it looks like the Sussexes' Netflix deal is not going to be renewed. So what do we know in and around that? Is that actually confirmed? Are you surprised? But again, the way that feeds back into Harry's relationship with the royal family on the other side of the pond.
Well, that's right. So, yes, by September, that $100 million deal is no more. It will expire. It will not be renewed. And it's no surprise because the value of Meghan and Harry is their proximity to the royal family. And once they'd exhausted that tell-all whinge fest, the global whinge fest they were on, their value plummeted. Although I think Netflix obviously played their cards well by getting to do that original series, which broke all streaming records, the most successful streaming docu-series of all time, apparently. But they were foolish to allow the two of them to then do their own series, which of course has not really played out well, of course, particularly Harry's Polo series, which I believe saw viewing figures of about 500,000 people, which is absolutely appalling. Now, if they want to do more TV production, they'll have to do it away from Netflix. They'll have to find their own production house, which will be very expensive. But Netflix, again, have been very canny here because they've agreed to a first look deal, which I believe means if Harry and Meghan do actually produce something else worth watching, they'll get first dibs on it.
Yeah, fair enough. Samara, have you got anything you'd like to add to that?
It's not likely that Harry and Meghan will produce anything worth a look in. I mean, the disastrous numbers for the viewing figures of their shows that weren't about them whinging about their victim story and how badly the royal family treated them, which a lot of that has come out just simply wasn't even true. I don't think there's a future here. And I think the one issue that Harry and Meghan are going to have in the nearby future is money. I think that their lifestyle is extremely, extremely expensive. And with these deals very quickly drying up, I don't know. There's not that many pots of jam you can sell to fund that lifestyle.